The Nigerian defense minister was on a hit list. He was told point blank that if he resisted arrest, he would be shot. And now fresh arrests have just been made. This story is not slowing down, it is accelerating. The Nigerian military has detained yet another officer in connection with an alleged plot to overthrow President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. The newly arrested suspect is Major H. Yusuf of the Nigerian Army, a member of the 57th Regular Course who had only recently completed his senior course at the Armed Forces Command and Staff College in Jaji. This is not a rookie. This is a trained senior-level military officer who sat in one of Nigeria's most elite military institutions, and he is now in a cell. What makes this even more unsettling is how little is being said officially. No formal trial has begun. The specific details of the alleged plan have not been disclosed to the public. Observers are calling the entire situation opaque, and when seasoned analysts use that word about a national security matter of this scale, it means what is happening behind closed doors is far heavier than anything being shown to ordinary Nigerians. To understand how we got here, you need to go back to October 2025. The military announced the arrest of 16 officers, but packaged it carefully as a routine disciplinary matter. Breaches of service regulations, they said. Nothing alarming. Move along. Nigerians were not convinced, and they were right not to be. By January 2026, the story collapsed under its own weight. Authorities admitted that investigations had uncovered a deliberate, coordinated plan to bring down the Tinubu administration. The Director of Defense Information, Major General Samaila Uba, confirmed that suspects would be arraigned before a military judicial panel under the Armed Forces Act. Then Sahara reporters dropped the number that made everyone stop scrolling. 35 officers in detention, not 16, 35. A brigadier general, 2 colonels, 5 lieutenant colonels, 8 majors, captains, squadron leaders, a wing commander, non-commissioned officers, and even a serving police officer, Inspector Ahmed Ibrahim from Taraba State, arrested by the Defense Intelligence Agency in Abuja. 33 of the 35 are from the northern part of the country. This was not a small group of angry soldiers venting frustration. This had structure. This had ranks. This had reach. And then the defense minister spoke and the country went quiet. General Christopher Musa, immediate past chief of defense staff, sat on Channels Television and told Nigeria exactly what the plotters had planned for him personally. He was to be arrested, and if he refused, he was to be shot dead. A sitting cabinet minister on a kill list inside his own country, allegedly by members of his own military. If you are watching this and you are not yet subscribed to this channel, do it right now. Tap subscribe and turn on your notifications because this story is still moving and you cannot afford to miss what comes next. The alleged conspiracy did not stop at military targets. Senior government officials and prominent Nigerians across different sectors were reportedly listed for elimination. The home of former Bayelsa State Governor Timikbre Silva was raided over alleged links to the plot, though no formal charges against him have been confirmed publicly. Some reports have even connected the sudden cancellation of Nigeria's 65th Independence Anniversary Parade to concerns surrounding this same conspiracy. But here's the part of this story that should trouble every single Nigerian regardless of their politics. At least 5 of the detained officers have fallen ill in custody. 2 reportedly collapsed. Sources told Sahara reporters that the men were moved from their initial detention facility into an underground military cell in Abuja, described as dark, cramped, and poorly ventilated. Their families were not told about the transfer. Wives have been barred from visits. Lawyers have been turned away. Children are growing up not knowing when they will see their fathers again. Whatever these men are accused of, the question of whether they are being treated humanely is one that a democratic country cannot afford to ignore. Nigeria has held its democracy together since 1999, while coups have toppled governments across West Africa, in Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Guinea-Bissau. A reported attempt in neighboring Benin Republic late last year was said to have been stopped partly through Nigeria's intervention. Nigeria has always been the region's democratic anchor, but an anchor only holds if the ground beneath it is solid. So here's what you need to ask yourself today. If the most powerful military officials in this country were on a kill list and fresh arrests are still being made months later, how deep does this actually go? And why is there still no trial date, no public charge sheet, no transparency? Drop your answer in the comments, like this video if this informed you, and subscribe because this story is far from over.